Sleep is one of the most important factors when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle. Most people shouldn't go more than 16 hours without sleep, but today I'm going to 3x that and go 48 hours without sleep. It's currently 12 o'clock, so I've been awake for 4 hours, so I think I'm at the height of my awakeness right now. So I'm going to do a few motor skill tests to see how I compare from now until the end of my challenge. Starting with seeing how long it takes to solve a Rubik's Cube. Done. Oh, pause it. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. I learned to do that just for this video, so give this video a like. Okay, next up I'm going to be doing a reaction test on my laptop. So my last time was 2:42 milliseconds, which I think was my average sort of score pretty much. So I don't know if that's good or not, but I'll see later on. There's also a memory test on this, so I think I'm going to give that a go as well. Oh, bro. I got level 7 on my last one. I'm clearly not as good as that one as the other ones. Now, obviously, the first 12 hours was just a normal day, so I went about my business until I started getting tired. It's just turned midnight, and my brain is definitely starting to tell me that it is past my bedtime because my eyes are starting to get a little bit heavy. But I'm still good, I've still got energy, and I'm going to hold off on the coffee until later when I think I desperately need it. The next few hours seemed to drag on a lot as I started to experience deeper symptoms of tiredness, and this is because I had now reached stage 1 of sleep deprivation. There are 5 stages to sleep deprivation, and over these 48 hours, I experienced the first 3. Stage 1 is basically the standard symptoms of lack of sleep. So you just feel extremely tired, which I definitely am at the moment. My eyes are heavy, and I'm sort of lacking in focus a little bit. Like I'm having to focus so much on the words that I'm saying right now to make sure what I'm saying is actually a structured sentence. So I think I'm gonna try reset my brain a little bit and go out for a walk. Yeah, I can't lie, it's quite peaceful out here at this time. I can't remember the last time I was out at this time without a drop of alcohol, really. Yo, see if you can spot me.
50,000 people used to live here.
And now it's a ghost town. Honestly, I think that walk has done wonders for me because I actually feel alright at the moment. I still feel like I've got to lock in speaking right now, but I feel wide awake because it's quite cold outside, so I think it's woken me up a little bit. It is officially 8 a.m, which means I've been going for 24 hours. So I thought I'd treat myself with a little protein pancake, which I can't wait to eat because I've been so hungry. The lack of sleep is messing with my appetite hormones, including ghrelin and leptin, and also increasing my stress hormone, cortisol, which is spiking my hunger and making me want high-calorie foods. I'm trying to explain it here, but honestly, I'm so tired it's making no sense at all. So far, I think I'm breezing through this challenge. Like, I might not ever have to sleep ever again. With this newfound confidence, I decided to head to the gym and smash a workout, which was actually surprisingly good considering I'm running off no sleep at all. I can't lie, I'm feeling pretty good. I can't tell if it's just me running off energy from the gym and my shower that I've just had, but I don't really feel tired at all, so all's looking good so far. I used this little boost of energy to get a little bit more work done, and all was looking good until I hit stage 2. Guys, we're coming up to hour 36, and I'm pretty confident I have entered stage 2 now. Okay, for stage 2 it says an overwhelming urge to sleep, which I 100% have, increased appetite, I am starving right now, so I think I'm gonna go get something to eat in a second. And it says micro sleeps. I don't think I've been having micro sleeps. But then again, would I actually know? And hallucinating. I keep seeing like shadows fly past my face, which aren't actually there, which is quite weird. They're quite mild. It's like a little flicker, and I look, and then nothing's there. Bro, I look disgusted right now, bro. You know, one day I'm gonna have a shave and a haircut and actually try and look nice for one of these videos. The next 2 hours, I really started to feel the effects of stage 2 as everything started to feel like I was in a dream. I never thought that this would affect my vision. Like, my vision is all blurry and like the world is like morphing like this. It's like I'm on some trip or something. Like, and I just keep seeing these like shadows like crawl across the floor and like past my head. One of the weirdest things about this challenge is that I've had to set alarms to remind myself to brush my teeth, because normally I just brush my teeth when I go to sleep and when I wake up. But I'm not doing that, so I've got to remind myself to brush my teeth. I've got just under 9 hours left, and I'm at the point where like I'm ready to go to bed. Okay, so I went on this walk to pass some time, and my tripod just broke. Normally I wouldn't care so much about a tripod, but like I could actually cry right now. That must have been the most weird and disorientating walk I've ever been on, because I am starting to see things and hear things that I'm not even convinced are there. And if anyone's seen Limitless before, when he's like passing out and just waking up at random points throughout his day, that's kind of what I felt like. And I swear to God, like my brain made me see this like goblin thing in somebody's driveway as I was walking past. And as you might be thinking, this might be sounding a bit extreme, which is what leads me to think that I'm moving on to stage 3. So it says stage 3, you'll experience depersonalization. Let me try to say that again. You will experience depersonalization, anxiety, distortions, irritability, and disorientation. And I think that sums up my walk to the T. With 3 hours left, I decided to watch a horror film, as I think that's the only thing that was going to keep me awake. This took me right up to the last hour, with the last thing left to do being my motor skill tests. Starting off with the Rubik's Cube, which took me just over 8 minutes, which is almost twice as long as it took me the day before. You can also see my reactions were twice as slow, and my memory was somehow even worse than before. That is it. My alarm has just gone off. It is 8 o'clock and I've officially been awake for 48 hours. I am going straight to sleep. I just hope that I can remember how to fall asleep again. I've woken up from a 20-hour sleep, and I can safely say I still do not feel myself right now. Nobody should ever be awake for 48 hours straight. In fact, you shouldn't even be awake for more than 16 hours at a time. So if you want your healthy sleep pattern, you should get your 7 to 9 hours sleep and try to wake up and go to sleep around the same time. There are 2 more stages to sleep deprivation, stage 4 and 5, where you start to experience more serious hallucinations and experience symptoms close to acute psychosis. So you won't be surprised that I was not willing to put my mind through that. I've pushed my mind and my body to its limits in this video, so if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and I'll see you in the next one.